All right, my friends, car is back to square one, back to where we had it before, minus engine oil. And there's one other part we have to install. The little oil control solenoid delete, or the block off from Magnus that goes along with the Myvec delete. We'll install that when we get the car down to install oil. But the problem right now is, so we have a little bit of sealant poking out right here, and there's no way that's dry enough yet, at least in my opinion, to go ahead and add engine oil. We could maybe put oil in it, but last thing I want to do is rush that and then have leaks. So I'm gonna go to the gym. I'll be back in about 2 hours, and that may very well be enough time to go ahead and put oil in it then. If not, I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow. But I do not want any leaks on this engine. That's why I was kind of disappointed and sad that we had to pull the timing and oil pan, because I know before it was 100% sealed up perfectly. So yeah, I'm gonna hit the gym, and then we can hopefully get this thing fired up, and hopefully it'll be good to go. All right, we're back in the shop. Let's take a look at the sealant. Oh, it's kind of a little soft still. All right, I'll leave it up to Jared. All right, Jared, I'm leaving this up to you. Okay? Okay, COVID boy. I can wait till tomorrow to fire this son of a bitch up, because your sealant may not be dry all the way. So that's like the guaranteed way, but there's about I would say about an 80% chance I can put oil in it now.
Yeah.
Fire this thing up and and the sealant's dry enough. So what do you want to do?
Well, either way, she can't go home tonight, right?
I need to drive this thing to put miles on it before you go beat the fuck out of it, and it's in my shop again on the lift with no tranny in it.
So would you take it home tonight then?
Provided it's fixed.
How long has that sealant been dry?
Well, I was sealing it when you were here last. 4 hours?
Didn't you say, because I remember when we did my clutch, you let my sealant dry overnight, and then you did another job.
It depends what sealant you use.
You built another car, and you were like, oh, that shit dries way faster than I thought.
It depends what you use. So this is 3-bond. They say to let it dry overnight. But if you use some other shit from O'Reilly's, it dries in like a minute, but then it leaks all the time. Do your little test, COVID boy.
Bro, don't put this up to me.
How bad do you want to hear her run?
I think she's good.
You think she's good?
I think she's good.
You think she's dry, huh?
I think she's dry enough, yeah.
All right. You guys heard it here first. If this son of a bitch leaks in a week, I'm out. I ain't fixing it. We're gonna have a leaky car. We're gonna go ahead and throw oil in the car real quick and fire it up to see what happens. And then we have to put the brakes on, bleed the AOIC, and that's about it. Put the bumper on. Cool, let's put oil in this thing. We got her topped off on oil. I need to go ahead and get this guy installed. So there's this little plug that goes in the end. I already got that in. This just simply goes in place of the solenoid, and then we will have a P0014, I believe it is, that we'll have to have turned off, but not a big deal. All the way, and then see if it throws that check engine light. I think we'll be all right. If you just delete the Myvec, how could it throw a Myvec code? How could it retard the timing? You know what I'm saying? So I really messed up. I can't drive the car regardless. I was gonna take it home tonight and just put some miles on it before I give it back to Jared. It's like 10 p.m. and I don't have any power steering fluid. I ran out. So I'm not driving it tonight. So let's clear all the codes, because it still has codes from last time. And then let's see what happens. It's gonna throw a code no matter what, because the solenoid plug-in is just sitting there. It's not plugged into anything, so it's gonna throw a code regardless, which we can erase later on. Yeah, P1025 is the code it throws. All right, I'm gonna rev her up. If it starts misfiring, which I don't know how it would, I'll be pissed, but we should be all right. Wow. Fuck that cam gear.
Loud. Sounds good.
Imagine that. It's not all fucked up anymore.
Wow.
Well, even though Jared didn't believe in me, the car is fixed. Let's see if Jared made the right call. I don't see any leaks on the ground yet. We should be all right. Granted, it's probably not gonna leak right now. It'll probably leak overnight. So if it leaks tomorrow, Jared can fix it. From here, it's just buttoning this thing up. Of course, we have to delete that code later on. I'll have my boy Chag do that because this is Chag tuned, which is gonna be retuned anyway. That'll be lit. And then Jared's gonna blow it up again. Knock on wood. Where's some wood? So we just got the brakes bled. This thing's pretty much ready to go. And we could drive it tonight if we had power steering fluid, but I do not have any. And like I said, all the stores are closed. Oh shit. We gotta do AYC while you're here. I think it's easy, Jared. I've never really done it. I've never really bled it and I never had problems, but we might as well bleed it. How do you feel about having a seized up AYC pump?
I knew something was wrong with my AYC or ACD, whatever it is. It doesn't really matter though if it's seized, right? Like,
nah.
Do the modes even do anything?
I think it's just a little overhyped.
I think it's marketing.
It is, probably. Jared's pump won't even turn on at all, so whatever. We're not gonna bleed it. Maybe one day when I'm bored, I'll rebuild it. But today, I'm not rebuilding it, or tomorrow, or even for the next 2 years. I ain't rebuilding it. Sorry, Jared.
Holy hell. 1200, 1500, I think. Oh wait, what is this? Oh, it's the ACD pump guard. Yeah, no, that ain't it.